What's up, everybody? It's Jamie with GG Sports Podcast. It's game week, baby. Let's go. Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. The Vikings have released their first unofficial depth chart for week one. My question right off the bat, one player I want to look into while going in here is Ivan Pace Jr. There's been all kinds of talk about him playing with the ones, that even Brian Asamoah and Jordan Hicks have been switching out, and Ivan Pace has been playing the whole time. So it'll be interesting to see. This is the first time I'm looking at this depth chart with you all right now. So let's dive in here right away here. Let's see what we got. All right. So rolling down, scrolling down. First, quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins, Nick Mullins, Jaren Hall. No surprises there. I'm guessing we're not going to see a ton of surprises, but we'll see. Running backs, Alexander Madison, Ty Chandler, Myles Gaskin, no surprise. Fullback, CJ Ham, of course, he's not going anywhere. That's his spot for the foreseeable future. Wide receivers, Justin Jefferson and KJ Osborne. Backups, Jordan Addison and Jalen Naylor. Brandon Powell is the fifth wide receiver. One thing I guess would have been interesting to see if Powell maybe could have jumped Jalen Naylor since he was out throughout the preseason, but obviously that's not the case here. Tight ends, we got TJ Hawkinson. Backups, Josh Oliver, Johnny Munt, Nick Muse. No surprises here. Tackles, Christian Darrisaw, Brian O'Neill. No surprises. David Questenberry, the guy that we just picked up recently, and Udo as the backups. Nothing really crazy there. Ezra Cleveland, Garrett Bradbury, Ed Ingram, Austin Schlottman, and Blake Randall. No surprises here other than that we still probably need another guard as a depth piece here, especially since Blake Randall kind of came from tackle. Some reason we like to do that, but moving on. So let's get to defense. This is where I think things will get interesting. Defensive ends, Jonathan Bullard and Dean Lowry, with backup Jaquelin Roy, nose tackle Harrison Phillips and Karis Tonga. I guess this would be the first somewhat surprise for me, because for some reason I thought it would be Jonathan or Dean Lowry and Harrison Phillips as the defensive end and Karis Tonga as being the nose tackle. I feel like Harrison Phillips is kind of small for a nose tackle, so I would say this one's a little bit surprising to me, but who knows? I'm sure those guys will move all over the place on that line. So that'll be an interesting one. That was the one interesting. I was thinking Tonga would be considered the starting nose tackle there. But moving on. Outside linebackers, Marcus Davenport, Daniil Hunter, Patrick Jones II, DJ Wonnum, and Andre Carter. No surprises. This is where things will get interesting. See if Ivan Pace is going to be considered a starter at all here, and it's not. Brian Asamoah and Jordan Hicks, Troy Dye, and Ivan Pace Jr. So yeah, we weren't sure if Ivan Pace Jr. had a chance to be on the field for the first defensive snaps. At this point, it doesn't look like that will be the case. We'll probably see Brian Asamoah and Jordan Hicks in there, though I do expect to see a lot of Ivan Pace Jr. On this defense for this game against the Bucs. Cornerbacks are Caleb Evans, Byron Murphy Jr., Andrew Booth Jr., Mekhi Blackman, and Najee Thompson. No surprises here as well. Caleb Evans and Byron Murphy, kind of knew they were going to be the top two. One thing I wish that they would have showed is who's going to be the starting nickel. My guess is Mekhi Blackman, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out going forward. Safety, Cameron Bynum, Harrison Smith, Lewis Cine, Josh Metellus, Theo Jackson, and Jay Ward. No surprising there, other than that we still have 6 safeties, which is still surprising to me a little bit. Special teams, Greg Joseph, Ryan Wright, Andrew DePaula, Chandler, Powell. We kind of knew that they were going to end up being the punter and kick returner. But yeah, I mean, looking at this right now, no big surprises. I think I was wondering if Ivan Pace Jr. had a chance to make it into the starter by week 1. It looks like we're going to roll with Brian Asamoah and Jordan Hicks. I was still confused or surprised a little bit on the defensive line, seeing Harrison Phillips being the starting nose tackle instead of Tonga, instead of playing defensive end as well. But other than that, nothing crazy. All I know is we need to go out there and take care of business and beat this Buccaneers team, that I absolutely think we should win. So yeah, other than that, let's do this thing. Let's go. Skol Vikes.